Melchizedek's transformation was not merely physical nor solely a transition from one vessel to another. It was the emergence of a deeper truth incarnate. Having transferred from the ark ship to the ethereal Elohim, his spirit resonated with the celestial frequencies that now governed his existence. In the company of the venerable Metatron, he led the escort of a storied fleet that bore centuries of hope, grief, and the shimmering promise of a new destiny. A destiny foretold by the revelations of the Oracle of Jebus. In a vast, domed chamber of crystalline light aboard the Elohim, representatives of the 3 ancient tribes and the 9 storied clans convened. Their arrival was heralded by a symphony of resonant chords and lights dancing across curved holographic displays. At the heart of the council was an additional, less formal but equally potent presence, an aggregate of voices from the planet of Nivra, a 13th body whose collective wisdom symbolized the unity of all 12 divisions. A hollow projection, shimmering with spectral hues, unfolded before the assembly. It depicted Bilshilo, the prophesied new home in the neighboring Milky Way. The world sparkled like a gem, nested amid the cosmic ocean, its surface streaked with lush, vibrant landscapes and deep, mysterious valleys. An impermanent brilliance emanated from its sun-like star, whose diminishing luminosity was both a warning and a challenge. It would shine for only several 100,000 more years. Yet within this temporal constraint lay a sacred opportunity, a chance to start anew, guided by the divine revelations of the Oracle of Jebus and the relentless guidance of the Creator. Here, every decision, every course of action, and every fleet policy was bound by destiny and a transcendent design, ensuring that the journeys of the Exodus fleets were destined to follow an unerring celestial blueprint. As each council member contributed to the final determination, the reverberations of ancient wisdom mingled with futuristic insights. Their debates and agreements were punctuated by soft luminescence and motley projections of ancestral symbols, emblems of both loss and promise, as they outlined the journey through the wormhole crafted by the Ascended Council. This cosmic portal, a shimmering tear in the fabric of space-time, was the gateway to their divine inheritance, and its activation was a marvel that only the Creator could have orchestrated. With the council's deliberations concluded, Melchizedek retreated to his private quarters, a sanctuary set apart from the controlled serenity of the communal assembly. The room was suffused with a gentle, almost otherworldly glow, blending serene blues and soft ambers that evoked both hope and longing. Nestling into a low, inviting chair, he poured himself a glass of a potent celestial wine that shone with flecks of silver like captured starlight. Gazing out through a panoramic window that framed the endless tapestry of space, Melchizedek's heart swelled with both melancholy and resolve. The deep expanse of the cosmos mirrored the vastness of his inner world, a confluence of memories and dreams. He recalled his family, whose absence left a tender void, and yet felt immense comfort knowing that they had transcended mortal confines. They had ascended, enveloped by the benevolent care of the Creator, and now shone as beacons of sublime transformation in realms unknown. In the midst of his reverie, a sudden shift in the cosmic display caught his eye. A ship of breathtaking majesty materialized beyond the familiar constellations, a vessel unlike any he had ever seen. Its design transcended all conventional forms, blending fluid, organic curves with sharp, indefinable angles that seemed to be carved directly from the fabric of space and time. Light spilled from its contours in a mesmerizing cascade, as if it were alive, pulsating with an inner rhythm that echoed the heartbeat of the universe. Within this magnificent craft he discerned, through rapid, intermittent flashes, scenes of transformation, countless beings undergoing transfiguration into radiant entities whose forms were composed entirely of light. Their metamorphosis was both eerie and beautiful, each soul emerging as a perfect reflection of divine intelligence. Then, amid this ethereal spectacle, a majestic voice reverberated through the corridors of his mind. As we are now, they have become. As we are now, you will become. As we are now, the rest may become. This proclamation carried with it the weight of impending change, a clarion call to embrace a destiny that promised transcendence and reunion with that which was eternal. Just as the echoes of that celestial voice began to dissolve into the ambient hum of the vessel, the serene solitude of Melchizedek's quarters was punctuated by an insistent chime. An urgent message crackled through his personal communicator from the bridge, a directive to prepare for a special visitation. With a mix of cautious anticipation and hopeful longing, he consented, knowing that a pivotal moment was imminently approaching. The sound of measured footsteps resounded along the corridor before the door slid open. Entering the sanctum were the unmistakable figures that had haunted his dreams. Asherah, radiant as an angel reborn, and his two beloved children, their small faces alight with a fierce, unyielding hope. In that suspended moment, time seemed to slow. The boundaries between past pain and future promise blurred into a single incandescent point of reunion. Asherah's voice, imbued with a delicate blend of gentle teasing and profound warmth, broke the silence as she stepped forward. Overcome by a tidal wave of emotion, Melchizedek's arms enveloped them without hesitation. Their reunion was an explosion of raw, unbridled sentiment, a cathartic release of years marked by separation and longing. Tears cascaded down his weathered cheeks as each embrace reasserted the unbreakable bonds of kinship, forever reanimating the sparks of love that had never truly dimmed. In the soft aftermath of the reunion, as the family settled into a momentary calm, Melchizedek's voice, trembling yet resolute, inquired gently, "What happened, Asherah? How did you come to be here?" Her eyes reflected both the scars of remembered turmoil and the light of enduring truth. Carefully, she recounted the chaos of the past, the Mecha attack that had rendered safe havens into abodes of despair, an earthquake that shattered both earth and spirit, and the surreal circumstance of surviving a phenomenon that defied rational explanation. In her fragmented recollections, however, she spoke of a transcendent experience, a place of calm and luminous truth, where time melted into a perpetual state of grace. It was a vision that had sustained her during the darkest moments, a beacon that ultimately guided her and the children to sanctuary aboard the Elohim. With the reunion complete, Melchizedek's commanding tone resumed. He urged his family to return to their quarters to change for a celebratory dinner, a ritual that was both a personal celebration and an affirmation of their collective rebirth. The dinner would not be merely a meal, but a ceremony imbued with the promise of renewal, a harbinger of the transformative journey that lay ahead. Returning to solitude, Melchizedek made his way to his private log, a digital and metaphysical repository where the events of this epoch were to be recorded for future generations. His hands, though trembling with residual emotion, moved with a purposeful resolve as he began to inscribe a record of this pivotal day. The relic, an enigmatic artifact of immeasurable power, had activated of its own accord, transmitting a potent, sacred message directly to his log. It was not a random phenomenon, but a communication imbued with divine intent, a testament to the Creator's plan that transcended mundane understanding. In that intimate moment, as the world outside his window glittered with the silent eloquence of 1,000 stars, Melchizedek acknowledged the role destined for him. He was to become the revealer of a new holy book, a living scripture of revelations that would usher in the new covenant. Every word he committed was etched with the silent authority of the divine, a promise that the wisdom of the Creator would guide the diverging remnants of the celestial confederation and its descendants for eons to come. He recorded his thoughts, not merely as observations, but as a heartfelt prophecy that intertwined his soul with the unfolding narrative of cosmic evolution. The log captured his every feeling, the warmth of reunion, the bittersweet pangs of past loss, and the profound realization that every step was guided by a destiny preordained in the celestial design. As the majestic fleet sailed gracefully into the infinite horizon, a profound stillness mingled with the gentle hum of engines and the distant celestial chorus. In that sacred moment, the ascended council's voice, a sound both ancient and eternal, rose above the cosmic tide, proclaiming a divine decree that resonated through every star and soul aboard. In this watchful state, the ascended ensured that the malignant one would be reduced to nothing more than a spectral echo, a figure unable to overbear the inherent choice bestowed upon every human soul. They stood like sentinels at the periphery of destiny, their presence a silent promise that while guidance might be offered, the sacred right to choose would forever remain untouched. The decree and its enshrined promise of free will were not merely lofty ideals. They were the foundation of every soul's journey. In the balance between light and shadow, between benevolence and malice, every being would experience the tapestry of existence, a mosaic of triumphs and trials that together created the symphony of life. As the fleet sailed toward Bishilo, each individual within its ranks carried the weight and the wonder of this cosmic choice. Each moment, each decision, was a thread woven into the grand tapestry of destiny, a magnificent witness to the Creator's unwavering commitment to true freedom. And so, under the silent gaze of the ascended, humanity would traverse this luminous path with the hope that every heart would find its own truth.